Hey guys, it's TheDestinyPB here, and today I've got a review of the Planet Eclipse Overloader elbow pads. They've used these same pads for 2011 and 2012, and there hasn't been much news on the 2013 pads, so they might be keeping these, but I'm not entirely sure about that. It comes in a nice, pretty durable package. I got them in small and medium. I couldn't find medium anywhere, so this is the closest size I could get. They got all of this on the back, tells you all about the product, all its features. Just look at that. You can see the pattern. Got the massive Planet Eclipse badge going through here. One of the first things you notice is the good ventilation across the actual padded part of the pad. And let me just focus there. If I put it on for you, if you open up here, you can see what hand it is. Don't know if that's backwards to you, but this is right. So I put that on, palm facing upwards, like so. Okay, here I've got the Planet Eclipse overload pad. You can see it fits, it's quite a tight fit, and with the ring going around your thumb here, it's not going to be falling off when you're sliding along. It holds it pretty well. It's pretty strong as well, so that I don't think that would be tearing very soon. Another cool thing they did with it was if you're going to be sliding along like this, then it fully protects the back of your arm, but also if you turn it over, if you turn your hand over, it still protects the bottom of your arm. Basically all they did was just make this bit a bit more giving, a bit more elastic, but it's still just a nice feature that they've added. Look wise, I personally don't think it looks as good as the dye pads, but you're paying a lot less for these pads. You could probably get the 2007 dye pads for the same price as these. I got this brand new off of justpaintball.co.uk. Okay, for the price, these are one of the cheapest pads that you can find. Say the Proto pads and the dye pads, they're both more expensive than these Eclipse pads. If I actually go and look at more of the features, this padding goes all the way up to your elbow, so you can see where it bends here. This will protect your elbow. Most pads really only do your forearm and think about sliding. These pads protect more of your arm. I've already talked about the thumb loop here, but functionality wise, I'd say the Eclipse and the dye pads are almost identical. I wouldn't be paying an extra, I don't know, 30, 40 pounds to buy the brand new dye pads than to buy these. The material that they're made of here is really thin, and if I can see these tiny little holes through the whole of the pad, helps keep you really cool. You rarely overheat in these. I know it's winter, but I'm sure I've heard from other people that these are one of the coolest pads. It's moisture wicking material, as it says on the back of this. If you can just read, integrated mesh venting, tampered elbow, compression formed either takes out the bite of when you slide. Yeah, and they're talking about these here. This really strong plastic, which protects you a lot. Overall rating wise, in taking into account the price, the looks, how well it actually acts as a pad, out of 10 I'd probably give it, I'm thinking about this on the spot, I'd probably give it an 8. The dye pads would probably be about the same rating, because although the dye pads, they might be a little bit better, I personally think they're overpriced, and I would go with these. Maybe the dye might be a 7 and these might be an 8. If you have the money, the dye pads are actually better, but if you don't have the money, or you don't want to not waste, if you don't want to go for those big prices straight away, these are pads to get. The best features that I know of are these elbows. I mean, these are strong. I've only used them once, and they're really good. That's almost it, but one more tip I want to show you before I go, just regarding these pads, is, this is the left pad, let me just put it on, is when you first buy these pads, or any elbow pads, what I would advise you to do first is, when you first buy them, take it out of the packet and wear them. Even if you're at home, or, yeah, hopefully not in public, if you're just at home, wear these pads around the house for a bit. Try and break them in, bend your arm a bit, do some things, because these come pretty stiff and pretty hard. If you're, yeah, if you're, you don't want to go out on your day of paintballing and this to be really hard rubbing, it will help you, wearing it at home will help you to see if it fits you well, see if it's too tight, see if it rubs, and just break it in, really. Okay. This has been TheDestinyPB. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the pads, leave it below in the comments. If you like the video, leave it a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys.